Welcome back to Homestead Ranch. So we have broken up our new garden spot and I'm excited to show it to you guys. Let's check it out. So what we have done is turned the spot that we're going to put our garden in, and we have not dished it up yet, but we've turned it to try to kill off the grass, and we wanted to see what type of soil we were working with here. So this is in my yard. I want it as close to the house as I could get it, and it spans all the way to a point. So we're going to plant our summer gardens here, but keep up the other ones that we've been showing you guys. I am pretty pleased with the dirt so far. It's not as bad as I thought it would have been. I thought it would be rocky, but it's not. There's really not much to it. It is sandy. Now we've got a good bit of sand in this, and actually this spot was used before to plant watermelons, and you can see the lighter color there. Now we've got some of the reddish clay over here in this spot. That's the poorest spot, but I know with chickens we can amend this with manure, but this is going to be an undertaking. So this summer I'm gonna walk to the end of it and show you what I'm wanting to plant. And there's still grass, but that's what we wanted to try to stop, is the new coming up. It's probably, I don't know how big it is. It's a big spot, much bigger than my raised beds. Probably, I'm gonna say close to the size of my pasture garden. Lengthwise, probably 100 feet. Widthwise, bigger as far as stuff to work with. So we still gotta till this up here and disc it up, but right now we just wanted to kind of lay it out and see, and it kind of goes to a point. So you can see the really clay spot in the center that can be amended. So down here, water will drain, and I am thinking about squash, anything that's water loving, maybe watermelons. It gets full sun all day. Above, tomatoes, pepper, probably bush beans, may do peas, black-eyed peas. That's just what I'm thinking so far. I'm really wanting to go heavy on tomatoes and peppers this year. I just am. Pickled peppers, I love to can. Tomatoes, I like to can green tomatoes. And so we've got a whole patch right here. My husband said, how did I miss that? When he's just trying to turn it under. I said, I don't know, but we got a good hunk here. So that's, I know it looks poor, but it can be amended. So that's our yard. That's what we're gonna garden in. Deer is probably gonna be a problem. Every afternoon here we have deer. Every afternoon, it's just deer paradise. So we'll probably have to tackle that, but we'll be trying to at least get an idea of how this is gonna work and how it's gonna be. We want to extend it further this way, but there's actually a well. So we didn't know about lines and such, and my husband thought that there was some kind of water line here, so we just backed off and made it shorter than initially planned. I thought about corn. The problem is it's so windy on top of this mountain. It's a mountain. It's not a hill, it's a mountain. Constantly, you can hear it in my videos, the wind just roars. The other night we had a storm come through and wind chimes were laying on the roof. I've got them at every door and we just have to take them down. It's so windy, so I know corn will not be good up here. But we've got some smaller spots, and our pasture garden, we're going to continue with the corn. So that's what we've got. I'm trying to think what else I want to plant this year. Mainly just regular stuff. Zucchini, all that in the low-lying places that like water, that need water. And I may try some watermelons this year. I did not do a spring garden, anything but lettuce, and I only did that in one of my raised beds. I didn't do cabbage. I didn't do English peas. I'm going to try all that this fall. I've never had luck with it in the fall, but because of the move and all, I held off. I don't have kale. I don't have anything. I started one little kale seed inside just to have. Did not do carrots. I'm going to do all that this fall and see how that goes. Radishes, I always grow, but I never like them. I like one or two fresh, and that's about it. I'm trying to think what else, guys, that we're going to do. I'm just going on the heavy hitters this summer, just the basic stuff. So your soil contents, you can send this off to be analyzed, but you really can just tell by looking at it whether it's good or bad. Like that, you know it's bad. There's shale in it. The grayish shale. Down here, this is pretty dark, but it holds moisture, so that's better. The great thing about this too, guys, I've got 2 accesses to a water hose. I can water this, no trouble. I can actually water it. My intentions is not to water it I'm gonna let it be just like my pasture garden, hopefully. But just say I do plant corn up here and I need to lay it by and put ammonium nitrate to it. I don't have to just wince and hope on 2 toes that it will rain. I could actually funnel water to it, and especially with the well right here, if that ever got hooked back up. So we're on city water instead of well water, but I like having that as a backup. All of this, you can add potting mix to if you want to buy it or if you have it laying around. If not, you can add manure, you can add leaves. I know what spots we need to work on now. Sand, I've never dealt with sand. So things that like sandy, loamy soil, I'm used to this right here, clay. But the rest of it has a good amount of sand to it. I'm gonna walk to the drive. The drive is nothing but rock. And I really thought, you know, this is all gonna be rock. See, that's that light color. There's a good bit of sand to this. And I thought it was gonna be all sand, but it actually looks better than what I thought. But I don't know about growing in that. So this is gonna be a tough year. I can already tell you. It comes down to these yuccas. I have yuccas everywhere. I mean, everywhere, but I want you to see the drive here. So it's got gravel on it. It needs another layer. But look at the sand. Up here on this mountaintop, I don't know why. I've never lived this high up. It's just sand everywhere. Dry as a chip. Sand. So, I guess that's good for water drainage, but I don't know, this is going to be difficult this year, but the good thing is I'm able to stick with my regular gardens, and we'll have those, but we'll have this too. So the whole point is this year is going to be bigger than ever. We've got to redisc this up. We're going to do that in a couple of weeks. I'm going to have to turn part of it back there, but we're really going to work on this and get it thinned out, get it smoothed out, get the grass clumps out, and get to planting in this. But I wanted to show y'all this because everywhere we go, I'm going to have a garden no matter what. And that's kind of what's going on here. I've got tomatoes started indoors. I've got bell peppers, banana pepper, jalapenos, and yep, I say we've already had some friends up here. Deer tracks. So, might as well already get prepared for this. I guess we're going to have an electric fence, y'all. I don't know. But, anyways, that's what's going on. And I wanted to show you this garden. And I think it'll be beautiful. When I'm out here picking, and you've got that mountain view there, it really is beautiful up here. So, guys, that's what's going on. Let me know your garden plans, and if you're starting any new in-ground gardens, anything going on, let me know. We'll see you next time on Homestead.